It's good to see you, and it's good to be seen and not viewed. That part. It's your guy Libs here with my wife Nyla, back with another video. Hey, we just want to express our appreciation for our 11,000 subscriber milestone, and we're hoping that you guys, with you guys' support and everybody tapping in and tuning in, that we could hit 20,000 subscribers. That's a goal of ours. We're really surprised that we made it to 11,000, let alone 11,000. We were surprised at 10,000. So we just want to say thank you. Just thinking that what can we do to make our engagement better? What can we do to interact with our subscribers a little more? What can we do to make this journey a little more personal with the people that brought us to this point? Because we know that we would be nothing without you guys. If you guys didn't click on our videos, we would not be where we are now. You know, not saying that where we are is somewhere up here, but the level where we are, we wouldn't even be at this level without you guys. So we appreciate you. And we was thinking that what can we do to allow more engagement and get a little more personal with our subscribers? I was thinking that I would make a video where if anyone has any questions, because I'm gonna be honest with you, we try to upload daily. So uploading videos on a daily basis, it kind of makes it hard to respond to every comment, especially if you have a video that has a lot of comments. It's really hard to get to every single comment when you're constantly uploading daily. So I figured we make a specific video where we can interact with our subscribers. This is something I think will be a whole lot of fun. It gives you guys the chance to ask us questions and tell us things that you would want us to know about you. So I came up with some information that I think could explain what I'm trying to explain a little better than how I'm explaining it. So let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna ask you guys some questions, and what I expect from you is to answer the questions in the comments, and I'll give this video about 1 week. What's today?
Monday the 7th.
By next Monday, what we're going to do is we're going to look at this video, and we're going to look at whatever's in the comments, and we're going to make another video called Responding to Our Subscribers, or Answering Questions of Our Subscribers, or whatever we could think of that would fit the description of what happens from this video here, right? Now, let's just say nothing happens. Let's say you guys watch the video and you put nothing in the comments. Then what that would mean is the video that I'm telling you would happen next week would not happen, because there would be no reason for it to happen. So here's a few things that I would like you guys to think about if you want to participate in this project. I wrote them down because it's kind of hard to remember. These are things I want you guys to put in the comments. And I promise you, on this video that I'm going to make today's Monday, right? I forgot already. On this video that I'm going to make next Monday, I promise I will answer every single comment. And I think it'll be fun. And I think that this video will help us get to know each other a little more better than where we already are. All right. Now, before I tell you guys what I wrote down in my phone, I just want to give a big shout out to the people that have made themselves familiar with CBN Vlogs. There's quite a few people, and please forgive me if I don't mention you. I'm trying my best to mention everybody that we are already familiar with. But here's the thing, I don't even have enough fingers to count the people that we are, well, I have too many fingers to count the people that we're familiar with, but we have 11,000 subscribers. So we want to get familiar with a whole lot more people than we're already familiar with. All right. Here's some people that we are familiar with. Black. Shout out to Black. We're definitely familiar with Black because he makes a lot of comments, and we over the time of reading the comments and responding, we just got familiar with Black. So shout out to Black. Shout out to
Taisha Booth.
Taisha Booth. Taisha Booth has been leaving comments, and I've been also commenting on her videos because she's also a content creator. I do understand that a lot of you subscribers on YouTube are not all content creators. Some subscribers just show support. They watch YouTube videos and they show love and support to channels. We do recognize that. Taisha Booth is a content creator, so I reach back and I comment on some of her videos, and I like to check your videos out, especially when you leave a lot of comments on my videos. And I might not be familiar with you at first, but if I keep seeing comments, I start to get familiar and I start to look around and see what you got going on. So shout out to Black, shout out to Taisha Booth, shout out to
Tomboy,
who
was our first channel member.
That's right, who was our first channel member. Shout out to Tomboy, you know, and shout out to
Sean Hooks.
Sean Hooks, the OG. Me and him is the same age. You see, there would be no reason that I remember that we're the same age if he didn't put that in the comments. I'm very familiar with Sean Hooks. Sean Hooks said the only reason he came to our channel, it wasn't for our dogs. A lot of people think that we have a dog channel, but this is CBN Vlogs and we just happen to have dogs. Sean Hooks came to the channel because of the cooking on the grill. He likes when people cook on the grill. That's what attracted him to our channel. So shout out to him. Shout out to Valentine TV. You know what I'm saying? Valentine TV be going live a lot, and I'm starting to watch her lives a little more often, and she comments on our videos. These are people that we're familiar with, you know. Shout out to Valentine TV. Shout out to Little Mommy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Little Mommy be dropping her comments. Shout out to, is it called In Real Life? Shout out to In Real Life. In Real Life been dropping a lot of comments. The more comments you drop, the more familiarized I get when I'm responding to these comments. So these people that I'm naming are people that we see quite often.
The real KJs.
Them KJs.
Them KJs.
Them KJs.
Them KJs.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to them KJs. You know what I'm saying? And
you know who you can't forget though?
Who I can't forget?
They don't have a page, but they've been down probably since day one.
Who?
We've been seeing them a lot. Every video. Sometimes we look for them and be like, wait a minute. They didn't even look at this one yet. You know who I'm talking about?
Who?
Jay Galang.
Jay Galang from the Philippines. Shout out to my guy, Jay Galang from the Philippines. He's been supporting for a long time, you know. Shout out to Andre Williams. He's been supporting for a long time. We haven't seen you in a while, Andre Williams, but your name is definitely in the memory bank forever. Shout out to Talea Rao. Shout out to our moderator, Paul Williams. He's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget him. Talea Rao's my sister. You know what I'm saying?
My little brother, Paul Williams.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out to who else? It's another young guy who I can't think of his name. He's on both of our channels. Oh my God, please forgive me. I know you know I'm talking about you. I just can't think of the name. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh boy.
Young and Mar?
Shout out to Young and Mar. Yeah, I hate when I forget something. I try to stay focused and I consider myself thorough. And when I forget things, it makes me upset with myself. So shout out to Young and Mar. Who else? Who else? I think there's a person, I think the name is Nirvana. I seen that name around several times. I just can't relate it to which video, but shout out to a Nirvana. Like I said, it's several people who have made themselves familiar to me. Libs from CBN Vlogs and my wife Nala. Like
Walter Roberts Jr.
Walter Roberts Jr. You already know. Agonize. All that music that you hear on my YouTube channel was created by Walter Roberts Jr. If you ever see a comment from Walter Roberts Jr., just know he created all the music.
Agonize, murderous beats.
Agonize, murderous
killing
beats.
them.
We killing them. He's the one that made all the music that you see on our channel because we try to stay away from copyrighted material. And I'm not that savvy with getting music off of YouTube that's not copyrighted. So I try to get music from people that I know personally. All right. Now, I hope I didn't leave anybody out. Shout out to Sadira Nabriz. She be dropping her comments. That's my daughter. I probably said her name already, right?
I don't know.
Shout out to Sadira Nabriz. I'm going to give you a list of things that I wrote down, okay? If any of these things that I wrote down identify with any of you guys, I want you to make a comment on it. And what we're going to do, if we get comments on this video, we're going to make another video responding to the comments of this video, because the goal is to allow us to get to know each other a little better so we could be a family. I call you guys the conscious family, and I mean that. I mean that. And I want to be conscious of everything. Let's get right to it. I see I'm wasting a lot of time. Here's the things that I wrote down. How long did you become interested? No, excuse me. Let me start all over. How did you become interested in CBN Vlogs 25 YouTube channel? I would like to know that. I would like to know, how did you become interested in CBN Vlogs YouTube channel? Like, you can even pick Tomboy, even though she probably told me before and I probably forgot. I would like to know, how did you become interested in CBN Vlogs YouTube channel? And this is for everyone. If you want to answer that, I would like to know that, right? And here's another thing. At what moment did you decide to press subscribe? Like, were you watching us for a little bit of time and then you saw something and you said, you know what, I'm going to subscribe to this channel? So my question is, at what moment did you decide to press subscribe? Or has it been so long that you forgot? And that's okay too. If you forgot what moment you had that made you press subscribe, I want to know that you forgot. And we're going to talk about all of this on the next video next Monday. I promise you.
And if you haven't had a chance to hit subscribe, now's your chance to go ahead and do it.
Oh, yeah.
And tell us it was this video.
Yeah, you could even tell us that. That's very true. That's very true. You can even tell us it was this video that made you press subscribe, if that's the case, right? Now, here we go. Let me continue on. Are you getting what you expected? Like, there was a reason you subscribed to our channel. It probably was from a short. I know we have a lot of subscribers that come from shorts, and most of our shorts are about our dogs. So I figure that people who subscribe from our shorts about dogs, they probably want to only see dogs. They probably don't want to see this type of interaction like what we're doing right now. They probably only want to see dogs. So my question is, are you getting what you expected from this channel? Right?
Right.
That's a real question. And it's a real question, and I would like a real answer. Ever since you press subscribe, I want to know, are you getting what you expected? Right? Let's continue on. What type of videos can we make to make the channel better? Let's just say, I remember Taisha Booth gave me a good idea She said that I was watching a dog video and it'd be nice if I make a review about that video. But the problem is I don't remember what video she said I was watching. But hey, let's go back to the question. So Taisha, if you remember and you could show me, I'd like to know that, right? But the question is, what type of videos can we make that you think we can make that you think would make CBN Vlogs channel better? It's a fair question, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we accept all advice. We respect it, right? Now let's continue on. Are you visiting the channel for the first time? Like my wife said, if this is your first time, we want to know about it. We want to know, are you visiting the channel for the first time? Okay, and that's all right. And we thank you for pulling up. And if you, especially if you stayed this long to hear this part, then I appreciate you even more. That was the question. Are you visiting the channel for the first time? And if so, what do you think? So basically, you pulled up on the channel, you don't know nothing about CBN Vlogs, you clicked on the video, and you see us sitting on the porch talking right now about what we're talking about. And I want to know, what did you think so far, if this is your first time, right? And all criticism is accepted. If you like, yo, I clicked on the video, it seems pretty boring to me, you know? So I clicked off. Now, 9 times out of 10, if a person click on the video and they don't like what they see, they're just going to keep it moving. But if you made it this far in the video, I want you to try something different. I want you to, instead of just keeping it moving, I want you to actually tell me that, hey, if you're not interested in the channel, in this video that you're watching, I want you to let us know, and then let us know what you expected, or let us know, you could, if you're the type of person that don't like what you see, and this is your first time coming here, I most definitely want you to answer as many of those questions that I gave, especially the question about what could make the channel better. Maybe you might have to go back and watch a few other videos and come back, and whatever it is that you got to do, I want some interaction from you. I want to keep you engaged. I have certain goals that I try to accomplish, and I don't always meet those goals. If you look at my views will tell you that I don't always meet those goals. But we appreciate all the views that we do have, even though in my mind, I'll be thinking that it's going to do one thing and then it does something else. But I appreciate everything that we have thus far. Tell me what you guys think about this video right here. Is this necessary? Is this a good idea? Do you think this will cause more engagement between CBN Vlogs and the subscribers? If nothing else, I think it'd be interesting to see what you guys put in the comments. And I'm eager to give my input on every single comment, as long as it's not spam, right? I want to give another big shout out to somebody I forgot about, right? 2 people that I forgot about that I could remember. Art Dave, okay? I want to give a shout out to Art Dave. And I want to give a shout out to Forwarding All Calls to Voicemail, okay? The reason why I didn't mention Art Dave and Forwarding All Calls to Voicemail when I was giving all those shout outs is because I'm not used to seeing Art Dave and Forwarding All Calls to Voicemail in the comments of our videos. I'm used to seeing these two particular people when I go live. Whenever we go live, it seems like they always show up. So I want to make sure I don't forget about Art Dave and Forwarding All Calls to Voicemail, because to be honest with you, no pun intended to everybody else, we appreciate the like and the subscribe, but Art Dave and Forwarding All Calls to Voicemail, they be sending them super chats. They be sending them super chats And we really appreciate it, and we really need that. And I'm not trying to put no pressure on nobody else, but I just wanted to acknowledge them for that because they deserve that. They deserve that acknowledgement, and we really do appreciate it. And there's quite a few other people that do it too. And forgive me for not remembering everybody. But the more we do this thing, the more we drop videos, the more we go live, let's just say as time goes on, we're going to be very familiar with everybody. I believe that one day in one summer of 1 year, all of y'all going to be at my house in the backyard getting some food off the grill. If that's possible. And I'm not even opposed to that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I know that we've gotten to know each other that well. It could happen. I see other YouTubers doing that. Don't you got a homegirl that you watch that be she hang out with one of her subscribers?
She do like meet and greets. She go out to dinners with them and all that. She don't have them come to her house.
But she went out to dinner with them.
Yeah, she go out with them.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you guys want to do any of that or even come around me in real life. I'm just saying that the more we get to know each other, because I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, man. Let me keep. I said I don't like using that term, but I used it anyway, right?
Keep it a buck.
Let me just keep it a buck with you guys, man. I'll be talking to y'all more than I talk to them. The people that I know out in the world physically. I spend more time conversating with you guys than I do with people in the physical. And I think that that's interesting because I never used to be like that, but I'm like that now. Man, I'll be on my phone laughing at some of the comments, responding to the comments, and it's people that I grew up with that I ain't talked to in a minute. It's people that I grew up with that's not even subscribed to my channel. It's people that I grew up with that don't know nothing. They don't even press like or nothing. Like I could go on Facebook, right? And the person, I could put up a thumbnail on Facebook and I could say, hey, this video is dropping at 9 o'clock tonight. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified. Somebody will tell me later on, hey, I seen that picture you put up on Facebook. And I'll be like, well, did you click the link to subscribe? Did you watch the video? And they didn't. So this thing that we got going on here, it's a lot different.
It's real.
It's real. It's real.
Because no one's making y'all hit like.
That's
no one's
right.
making you hit comment.
That's right.
No one's making you interact.
Right. Nobody's making you do that. You're doing it because you want to. I'm responding to your comments because I want to. Like this thing is so real to me that I want to see how far it can go. I want to see how far CBN blogs can go. And I know that without you guys, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. This video right here is as far as we will go if you guys don't do what you do to support us, to help us grow. So please take into consideration the things that I've said thus far and participate in this experiment that I want to do. I hope you guys think it's a good idea. If you think it's a dumb idea, if you think it's not necessary, just drop that in the comments and we'll talk about that as well on this video that I'm saying that I want to record next Monday. I'm giving it all the way until next Monday because I want to give the comments a chance to have some comments. But I tell you what, if I have freaking 30 comments tomorrow, I'll drop the video tomorrow. We ain't gotta wait all the way until next Monday. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure that it's something for me to talk about and we could talk about it. And I appreciate you for helping me out on Young Mar. Because Young Mar, he on CBN Vlogs.
I knew if I saw it, it was going to
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I just couldn't think who it was.
Yeah, I actually, man, I'm telling you, like I be at
Young and
work.
Marshawn Black.
Yeah, we got like go-to guys, like heavy hitters in this thing. All you guys that we mentioned, you guys are becoming our main support system. And again, please listen, if you're someone who we forgot, I want you to jump in the comments and say, how did you forget about me?
Right. And remember,
I want to hear that.
we
I want to
appreciate
see it.
that like. We appreciate when you hit
Yeah.
that thumbs up. But on our end, we don't know who that thumbs up came from.
Right.
So until you put a comment down there, hit the thumbs up, put a comment, make a comment.
Right.
Let us know who you are. Because that thumbs up just says, hey, you got 5 likes. Hey, you got,
We got
6
5 likes. We don't know where they
So that
came
way
from.
we know who you are.
That's right. That's right. And with that being said, man, I think that this was a good idea. I hope that you guys think it too. That's why me and my wife is out here sitting on the porch while it's raining.
In the cold.
In the cold, making this video. You know what I'm saying? Because we're serious about it. And we want to see how far this YouTube thing can go. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be content creators and all that. You know what I mean? You can't be content creators without subscribers. And you can't get nowhere if your subscribers ain't supporting you. You know what I'm saying? So we want to show support back as well. So the more we get to know you guys, the more we can interact. And like I said, we could have that cookout in real life. You know what I'm saying?
It's 11,000 of you out there. Hit that like button.
Right.
Drop a comment. If you're like me and you don't really know the words to say when you're on someone's video and you're just watching, drop an emoji.
Right. Drop an emoji.
Give me a smiley face. A thumbs up. Keep it going.
And
That tells us a lot too.
We're going to talk about that emoji too. We're going to say your username, and then we're going to say the emoji that you dropped, and then we're going to say something about the emoji. But either way, we want to interact. That's the whole focus of the video that we want to drop next Monday. That could actually happen any day now, depending on if you guys respond to what we're saying today. Right?
Right.
All right. So we appreciate y'all tapping in. We're going to get up out of here. I believe that I said everything as clear as I could possibly say it. And I hope that you guys feel this energy that we're giving out today and participate. And I hope to see you soon in the comments so we could go ahead and get this video together and do some heavy interacting. Like, remember all those questions that I said? You could answer every single one of them, and we're going to talk about it.
And if you have your own comment that you want to give, maybe it's not something that was in the question. Maybe it's
that's
something
a
else
good
that
one.
you just want to tell us. Like maybe you just want to say, hey, you guys are doing good. Maybe you just want to say, hey, you just want to drop in. Whatever it is, all the comments are welcome. You don't have to just answer one of these questions.
Right.
Anything that you want to let us know, drop it in the comments.
Thank you, baby. That was a good point. Because we definitely going to respond to every single one of you guys. Because we love you and we appreciate you. And just like that, we gone.
Peace.
Peace.